everyone, welcome to Shell's Sugar Rush and welcome back if you've been here before. Today we're going to be making this beautiful chocolate covered strawberry bouquet for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to show you how simple and easy this is to put together. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also that notifications bell so you'll see more when they come out. So let's get started on putting our bouquet together. Okay guys, for our small strawberry bouquet, I have got some pretty strawberries here. I have a dozen of them ready. They've been washed. I prefer to do the vinegar water soak with them. I do think the vinegar kind of brightens them up a bit. So, got the strawberries ready. I've got, of course, my preferred Ghirardelli white chocolate, and then I also have some Choco Maker red compound chocolate. Just so I don't have to use all my red color to get this red, because this is going to be our accent color. Cup for melting my chocolate, and then I have a little bucket here, just a little Valentine's bucket that I picked up, I believe at Walmart. Really cute. I picked up several of these, and it's perfect for a small bouquet. Inside, I just have some styrofoam, and if I can get this back out, there we go. I use the cone. I just buy the cone styrofoam and just cut it to the size I need. It's over just a little bit, but that's okay. I prefer to leave the plastic on it just so that the styrofoam, as it breaks up when the skewers go in, you don't have to worry about it getting on your food, okay? So, and then I have some red tulle that I picked up that will cut as a fill-in for our bouquet, and a couple of sticks for stirring our chocolate, some scissors, and of course our skewers. And I took the 12-inch skewers and just cut them down to make them a little more proportionate to the bucket I'm using. So I've cut them down to 10 inches. Okay. So, and of course I always keep parchment paper handy as well. So, all right. So let's put our bouquet together. Okay. So I've melted down my white chocolate, and I'm gonna stop there for a moment because I want to attach my skewers to the strawberries. I want to go ahead and do that now. So what I'm gonna do is actually put my skewer in the chocolate like I do my cake pops. I feel like it just helps it be a little more secure so that when you're turning it upside down to put it in your bouquet, you don't have to worry about your skewer actually going through the entire strawberry. So I'm just gonna dip that in there and then just stick my skewer right in there and get all these prepared. Okay, so our strawberries are on the skewer, ready to dip. So we're gonna get our red color ready. Okay, so we're ready to dip our strawberries, and I did want to mention you will need just something to stand them up in. I just use a styrofoam block for this, okay? To let them dry, because we don't want a flat side on them since they're going in a bouquet. So our white chocolate is still good. It's good consistency. And I'm gonna cut the top off of this red here. The red Choco Maker, you know, one thing I really don't like is that, you know, you do tend to have to add some melting agent to it. And I just use some Easy Thin for that. With the Ghirardelli, you don't need any of that. Give our white chocolate a little red drizzle in there. And I just like to pinch that back. And yeah, we're just gonna dip and make sure all of our leaves are up out of the way. And dip it as far down as you can. And then just twirl it coming out. And then you still, of course, want to shake off the excess. And then just turn it upside down. And there we go. Okay. And I'm just going to add a little more in here. Okay. All right, and keep on going. Okay, so our strawberries are dipped and we're going to let them set for a few minutes and then we'll come back and put our bouquet together. Okay, so our strawberries are ready. So I'm going to just start cutting up some tulle and I'm going to probably want about, let's 25 or 30 squares out of this. So I will get that cut and then we'll put our bouquet together. Okay guys, so we've got our tulle cut. I kind of lost count of how many I have here, so anyway, hopefully it's enough. If it's too much, that's okay because I'll just, use the extra pieces later. So we'll set that aside for a minute and we're going to go ahead and put our strawberries into our bucket. So I'm just gonna, and you can kind of just decide where you want them to go in here. If you have some that you feel are prettier than others, or you can always kind of put those in the center. So, and you want to make sure you're keeping your bucket and your strawberries proportionate because you don't want them too tall that it tips your bucket over as you're trying to move things around. But I always start with the middle. That looks pretty good there, and then we're going to start filling it in with our tulle, okay? And this is a pretty good sized bucket for just a dozen. Obviously you wouldn't probably do less than a dozen in here. It wouldn't look quite as full. So, if you were going to do, a half dozen, I would definitely go with something a little smaller on the bottom. Okay. So let's start putting our tulle in, and I've got this extra skewer just for our tulle, so I'm just going to wrap it around the end, and I'm going to stick that down in there, and I'm just going to go all around doing the same thing until we've filled it up. Okay guys, so here's our finished bucket, and yes, they're a little top heavy and sometimes it's hard to find the right proportionate on size. So I am going to pull out my strawberries and cut the skewers down. I do think 8 inches is a bit too tall, or 10 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them down probably between 6 and 8 to between 6 and 8 inches, and then put it back together, and then I'll show you what the final is going to look like. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the making of our Valentine strawberry bouquet today. I have a couple other little things I found. This one, of course, you would probably, this would make a beautiful, beautiful Valentine's bouquet. And this one, I would probably do at least 2 dozen strawberries, if not 3, 2.5 to 3 in this size bucket. And then of course we have a little small one here in case you want to do a little half dozen for somebody, or even for maybe a child's bucket. And this actually is a great bucket as well for cake pops also. But if you enjoyed the strawberry bouquet today, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell to see more videos like this in the future. See you next time.